dog do get on a treadmill?
I got wood all day long.
I always put the right accessories on my Barbie doll.
Bring it on, brother. You are watching the funniest thing on television, except for those new Pontiac commercials. This is Talk Soup. I'm John Henson. Hey, has everybody heard of You Don't Know Jack? It's, and I quote, the irreverent quiz show party game. Yeah, it's played on computers, so I guess everybody's got to gather around the Mac. You know, that's got to be a great party. Anyway, just in time for the holidays, they've made a new product, You Don't Know John. Yeah, check that out. Apparently, when you play, my hair falls out. Yeah, that's funny and fun. And check this out. Starbucks is apparently selling the John Henson Gingerbread Man. Take a look. Yeah, whoa, that's right, with a skunk spot. I love it. You know it, brother man. I'm all about merchandising these days. Making the money like Tom Hanks when he did that Toy Story. Coming up on today's show, juggling drummers, drumming jugglers, and guys who can juggle and drum at the same time. Also, we've got this. You get the feeling today's show's a little light? Pressing forward. And now for a new dog torturing tip, courtesy of the home team. Just kidding, folks. Actually, these canine exercise techniques demonstrated in this highlight are perfectly safe, as far as you know. Here's animal trainer Annie Wald discussing a treadmill treatment that can help your post-operative pooch bounce back from surgery.
How long does a dog normally go on a treadmill?
I don't know. Cherie is the one that does that.
Cherie,
she
how
can
long?
Tell you
from 5 minutes to a half an hour, they stay on, with breaks in between.
Yeah, now that's pretty slow right there, isn't
well,
it? Can you kick him in the... Can you pick him up a little? Now you're talking.
Run, Lily, run!
Can any dog get on a treadmill?
Actually, I would imagine almost every dog will, but there's some that are a little phobic about it. So
what other types of treatments do you have at your gym?
it's not really a gym; it's a rehabilitation center, and fitness center. Okay. And we have besides the treadmill, we have swim therapy. We have acupuncture done by Dr. Kathleen Carson, and chiropractic care done by Dr. San Angelo.
The Doggy Fitness Center is $900 a year. Of course, you could stop overfeeding your dog. It's not like he's going into the fridge on his own or anything. Friday on the home team. You know what maybe you need to do is just put pictures of big fat dogs on the fridge. That way every time he goes for it, he feels bad. Friday on the home team, some Christmas shopping ideas this year. Instead of buying a lot of expensive gifts, just think about good thoughts. Whatever. All right. Sorry, man, I ran out. Scroll up, next toss. Come on, I'm not finishing it now. Some guys are born to be drag queens. Others have queendom thrust upon them. These Sally guests belong to the latter category. From the time they were small children, they've been fascinated with dresses and makeup. Up next, Joanna and Sibylla discuss the origins of their cross-dressing obsessions.
I grew up in a real Catholic-based home, and so growing up as a single boy around women was like, like watching, like a Disney film to me. Like, I loved these women that I grew up with. And so I knew that I was different because of that. I thought at one point that something was different with me because I was interested in movie stars. I had Barbie dolls under my bed because it wasn't allowed in the house. And I always put the right accessories on my Barbie doll. I mean, I would be playing with girls who would be putting sneakers on Barbie with a prom dress, and I'd say, no, honey, that's all wrong. It's like this.
Hey, as Joanna says, if the shoe fits, buy the matching bag. Friday on Sally, schemers, scammers, and con artists. Or at least that's what they claim to be. These guests are all such liars, I wouldn't be surprised if they're completely honest. Yeah. That's a dog sneeze, wasn't it?
That's right.
Comedian and former Talk Soup fill-in host Margaret Cho recently attended her 10-year high school reunion. She describes that nostalgic get-together as kind of a non-event. The good news is she did have at least one memorable liaison. Here she is telling Keenan Ivory Wayans all about it.
It was my 10-year reunion, and I was really hoping that I was going to have some sort of a Grosse Pointe Blank experience, you know, like I see some guy that I crushed on 10 years ago, and there would be like magic there, and that didn't happen. But when I was staying at my mom's house, I did find a really old dildo that I'd left there 10 years ago. So, that was really a nice reunion.
Where did you find this thing?
Well, my mom had taken everything questionable, you know, that she found in my room and put it in a drawer, you know, and I went and I looked in the drawer, and she had found the dildo, but she put it in a shoebox, but I don't know how she did this. She had gone and found the original box to it and wrapped the whole thing up, you know, like she was returning a Barbie or something, and put it in that drawer. I was, like, really amazed.
Questionable. Was there any question what that was?
I think so. Maybe it's a calling iron. You know, I don't know what she thought. I have no idea.
Touching. Friday on Keenan, get to know yet another Baywatch beauty. I'm talking, of course, about actress Angelica Bridges, a.k.a. the future Mrs. John Henson.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I can't wait to break the news to her. Still to come, a wedding proposal culminates in fisticuffs. That's right, fisticuffs. A female impersonator who's actually a woman. And after the break, some state-of-the-art juggle drumming. Yeah!
Hollywood, California.
If it's top-flight cable entertainment you want, look much further. Welcome back to Talk Soup. I'm John Henson. I tell you. The Flying Karamazov brothers juggle to the beat of a different drummer. And this Tonight Show highlight, they'll show off a unique skill they've perfected through the years. It involves a few upright drums, a handful of juggling pins, and some swanky tuxedos to lend an extra hint of class. Yeah, no, sir. Juggling doesn't get any more entertaining than that. No matter how much you want it to. Friday on The Tonight Show, the Spice Girls. I understand they'll be playing all the instruments and writing all of the songs on their new album called What in the Hell Is That God-Awful Racket? Time to meet a Loveline guest by the name of Ernie. He claims he limps around in a state of perpetual arousal. This guy can't even watch a Debbie Reynolds workout tape without getting turned on. Oh, cry me a river, pal. Let's meet the human coat rack now.
I have a question. You've heard of morning wood, midday wood, night wood, whatever. I don't know. I got wood all day long. All day long. From the time I wake up till the time I go to bed.
You see the look on the face of the girl sitting just beneath the wood. Oh, by the way, she's like,
from the time I wake up.
Annie's
my head.
All day long. It's like packing around a coffee table. But it's not bad in the morning. By midday, night
Coffee
time.
table or coffee bean?
Wood. Coffee table. Come on. But it's terrible. It's terrible. I have no blood left in my head. I can barely see straight. I don't know if there's deflammatories or...
How old are you?
20.
Are you on any medications?
No.
Do you do steroids or anything like that?
Nope.
How long has this been going on for?
About 2 years.
Well, I noticed you have like a penis warmer hanging from your belt.
No,
What exactly is that?
Yeah, what is
In case I
that?
run out of room in my pants.
All right.
It's a sunglass.
I'm sorry, but I'm fixated on your crotch. It doesn't, unless you're wearing like 8 pair of underwear, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on down there.
Well, we can go back if you want.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Later, Ernie complained that his bank account is too big, his house is too spacious, and too many supermodels keep begging him for dates. Rough life, that Ernie. Friday on Loveline. Any way you slice it, it's still spelled S-E-X. Tune in and hear more total strangers share their kinky secrets. Guests like Ernie. As a child, Robert was a bit chubby, and the school bully, Billy, teased him mercilessly. He used to call poor Robert names like fatty, tub-o-lard, and disgusting fat body. Don't laugh. What the hell is the matter with you, man? God, how cruel you are. He even tossed Robert out of the school bus to see if he would bounce. Stop it! In this Montel highlight, the two meet to discuss Robert's past transgressions. I apologize, folks.
You should have had self-respect. I mean, Robert, you're talking all this. Obviously, you didn't have any self-respect, and you know what? I did something right. But listen, I did something right because for the past 10 years, I've been on your mind. I've been making you wonder how you could get even with me. I did something right. They sent the car to my house, did my makeup, brought me on this show. So I did something right.
No. You're missing something, no. Billy?
Oh, man.
See, what I did was I brought you here on this show, not because it's something that you did that was so right. I brought you in here to make an example out of you for the rest of the bullies and jerks in America.
But you know what?
So, all the cars... So you got a car, a sedan. I mean, I could have sent a taxi cab. I do that to KKK members. I send a car to pick them up. I send that to rapists and disgusting. So I do that to them. So now you're here on the show. So don't make it like a claim to fame. Being here is all of a sudden isn't so
but
great.
You know what? You
America knows.
10 years. After 10 years, you forget all about kids you went to school with.
No.
Oh, nice guy, huh? Hey, remember, Robert, people can always lose weight, but that hair ain't never growing back. Friday on Montel, hear from guests who are singled out for abuse by one or both of their parents. Psychologists say the syndrome is more common than most people think. Coming up, a brawny weightlifter fights to defend his honor. But first, Nathan Lane makes eyes at Conan O'Brien. Please send us something, anything, a question, a comment, a piece of your belly button lint at TalkSoup E, P.O. Box 4897. Way to make it count, man. Los Angeles, California, Neener 00848. Kidding about that belly button lint thing. Broadway sensation Nathan Lane is currently promoting a new film titled Mousetrap. He also appeared in the sitcom Mad About You this season. He plays a college professor who just oozes animal magnetism. Here he is telling Conan O'Brien what it was like making series regular Helen Hunt a bit weak in the knees.
I had a great time because I'm playing this character, a college professor, who Helen Hunt's character has lost her virginity to.
This is some flashback episode, I'm assuming.
No, I kind of reappear. I turn up, Paul is giving a lecture in my class, and along the way, Helen realizes who I am, and in fact, in the episode, she discusses the fact that I had the ability to, fully clothed, just to stare at her, a long, focused stare, and I could bring her to orgasm.
That's a great character that you've developed there.
It's quite
what does the stare look like? What is it?
You want me to do it for you?
Yeah, let's see. Well, we want to see the stare here, don't we? This is.
Do you have some towels? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your delicate sensibility.
Oh, he was so much more wholesome as a woman in the hit movie Birdcage. Friday on Conan, find out what's new with SNL luminary Adam Sandler. His upcoming film is titled Wedding Singer. You are going to love his smoking acid metal rendition of We've Only Just Begun. If you've got a voice, chances are Louise Duart can make fun of you. Duart has been impersonating celebrities, cartoon characters, and just about everyone else since before she could talk. Almost. In this Crook and Chase highlight, she'll discuss some of her more unique impressions.
But I found that when you do Barbara Walters, she hardly moves her mouth. If you notice that,
I'm watching the monitor here. I watch the monitor. I get a better impression of it.
Yeah, and you move the voice back into the show. She's way back here. I make over $3 million a year, and I can't even pronounce all 26 letters of the alphabet. I've interviewed everyone from Ronald Reagan to Robert Redford, Rosalind Russell to Roger Rabbit.
Speaking of Roger Rabbit, many people I've heard, they get started with cartoon characters.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you do that?
Oh, sure. I started with cartoons. I remember, I think Popeye was my first one. Well, blows me down. Then, you know, Tweety Bird, you get into the hardcore stuff. I thought I put a pretty kid. I did see a pretty kid. And then now that, you know, they have other cartoons, my kids love Marge Simpson and Bart, you know.
Oh, Marge Simpson is really a fun one to do, don't you think? Hey, dude, what's happening, man? Hey, what's happening? I mean,
You got them all.
Louise used to do the voices for the show DC Follies. Hey, wasn't Mr. T in that?
No, that was DC Cab.
Oh. Yeah, that was funny. Friday on Crook and Chase, we'll be shooting the breeze with legendary country singer Eddie Arnold. Not to be confused with Eddie Albert, the guy from Green Acres. He's dead.
No, he's not.
Are you sure?
He's just really old.
Neil Patrick Harris of Doogie Howser fame can now be seen in the LA production of Rent. That acclaimed musical features straight, gay, lesbian, and cross-dressing characters. Except for the brown nail polish, Neil still looks like a wide-eyed young innocent on stage. But the truth is, he was first exposed to alternative lifestyles years ago when he encountered a fledgling drag queen sensation by the name of RuPaul in a certain New York City hotspot. Here they are, getting reacquainted.
Hey, you know, it's bra day here. This doesn't match your outfit.
It is the day of the bras. Everyone's got the bras on here.
Now, you don't actually have... Actually, this
Why are you
matches
cheering that?
Well...
You're all wearing bras on your head and you're cheering.
You don't have to put this on, but maybe you could just throw it over a shoulder or something.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here, I'll
Oh, you
put
got nail polish on. Is that for rent, or is this
for
something
you
should tell me?
RuPaul. No, it's for Rent.
Yeah,
Cool,
honey,
huh?
I used to do this for rent, too.
Oh, you know, what's next? Ricky Schroeder in a thong, huh? Leave poor Doogie alone. He's not hurting anybody. I like Doogie. Neil Patrick Harris sent me an email once.
Really?
Yeah. All right. That was a good story. Friday on RuPaul, the cross-dressing diva will be preempted in order to bring you some other VH1 treat. Probably some rerun of Hairspray or Rocky Horror Picture Show. Hey, they also feature guys in drag. Yeah. We'll be back with one last highlight. See what happens when a buff Jerry Springer guest goes to the mat for love. Get him!
I care for you. I know you feel the same. Jenny, will you marry me?
It was a decade. And you're watching E! Entertainment Television. If it's happening in the world of entertainment, it's happening on E!
Welcome back to the daily edition of Talk Soup. Think of it as a watered-down version of our weekend show with fewer comedy bits and clips that aren't quite as entertaining. Hi, I'm John Henson. Jason is 10 times as macho as most guys. So why would his longtime sweetheart Jenny want to cheat on him? Maybe she's upset because he won't commit to marriage. Or maybe she disapproves of the way he's always roughing up total strangers for looking at her sideways. You might say this brawny Jerry Springer guest is a little too possessive. In fact, Jason is so controlling, he's asked his brother Gary to keep an eye on Jenny when he's not around. And that's exactly what he's been doing.
You're the one that
Probably
said
not.
that you're God's gift to women and that I'm here to put on earth to serve you, to cook,
Well, that's what
to
a woman's
clean.
supposed to do, take care of his guy. You're supposed to be there to take care of me when I can't take care of things by myself.
Comes a point where you can't hit another, especially you can't do it.
You know, I never
There's
hit
no
her
abusive
once.
thing
Not
involved
ever
in this.
did I ever
right
hit
here,
her.
sensitivity. We're right here. Right here.
You wanted... One of you wanted to say something to her.
Jenny?
Together for a short time. You love me.
I care for you. I know you feel the same. Jenny, will you marry me?
Oh, yeah, roid rage, man. It's like a rogue elephant on the loose. I love it. Friday on Cherie, a little family togetherness for the holidays. Learn about a guy who bedded down his own niece. Oh, well, there's a Norman Rockwell painting I'd like to see. Hey, before we go, I want to say goodbye. Today is one of the last days of one of our favorite PAs, Jesus. We don't really know his real name, but we like to call him Jesus. He's been a good guy. We've stabbed him in the head. We made him sit in a smelly bear suit, and he had to fetch my lunch every day. What do I have?
You get a turkey sandwich special, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, orange juice, and a banana.
Yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Setting a fine example for everyone else. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Now get out of here. I have nothing left to offer but my undying love and respect. So back off, all right? I'll see you next time, soup fans. Gonna go now. Gotta do my little script flip thing, so watch for that.